The Lions kick off, and they need a strong start.
I can see it clearly fingers in the eye area. 6 green.
Well,
the first penalty against
Scott Berger is certainly back in international rugby.
Yellow card?
I think it's at least a yellow card.
At least a yellow.
6. After you put your finger, I don't know exactly, there is dangerous. No, you know, to deliberate.
It's yellow, not red.
Oh, there, Luke Fitzgerald, you can see that. We've seen penalties given, we've seen red cards given for that. They've got a man over in the scrum. Here's the incident again, and he's working his eyes there with his left hand. That is gouging in anyone's eyes. He's lucky to be coming back.
It's another one of those, you know what, nearly moments. Now O'Driscoll's responding to what happened there. And he needs to keep his cool. Everybody gets to their feet in the stadium, and everybody gets involved in the fracas.
It's what the first test lacked, but not this one. And O'Driscoll standing up to big Victor Matfield there. Ooh, the Lions have South Africa rattled. And they're not taking a backward step in Pretoria. Brilliant play from O'Driscoll's fellow Irishmen, Rob Carney and Tommy Bowe, the back three. Here's the fight. O'Driscoll catches one from Matfield. He says, I don't care how tall you are, have some of this. Everyone is in.
Number 5 green and a red player, just pushing each other.
Yeah.
Nothing in that.
Yeah.
Simon Shaw. Stephen Jones. Oh, he's got it out the side to Carney. Bowe's outside. Carney's going straight. Must be finished. Carney has finished. The belief that was there at the end in Durban, it's still here in Pretoria.
Great offload by Stephen Jones, but Rob Carney, he played so well off the bench. It would have been so easy to panic and give the early ball, and he waited and he forced the question onto the Springbok defence, and they didn't have the answer there. Brilliant play though. Jones's offload is superb. Carney plucks it. Steyn wants him to give it. Peterson comes, he goes low, no doubt about that. The Irish fullback has had a brilliant start, but that is class from Stephen Jones. Steyn fixed in no man's space. JP Peterson, one of the best covering tacklers in the world. South Africa stopped the Lions last week. They didn't this time.
The 2 balls in the second row for South Africa. Now, Fourie du Preez. Oh, JP Peterson! And the home of the balls is today the home of the box. And that is some reply.
That's a great set-piece try. Juan Smith so good at the tail of the line-out. Fourie du Preez, a constant threat, but the line of that man, JP Peterson, majestic. Ball at the tail, into the... You can see Wallace is held there, and he just comes late, Peterson. David Wallace is held by the running thread of the scrum half, and there's a metre gap, and he's straight through it. There you can see Wallace, he needs to be going wide, but he can't let the scrum half out of his sight. Brilliant riposte from South Africa.
Opts for the boot. Carney will opt for his.
Oh, that's high.
Referee's given it. Could be another yellow card, this.
But I don't want anymore. Okay? You know what I mean. It's not only a penalty because it's a reflex.
The reflex, says Christophe Berdos, must have been very close to the front of his mind, that yellow card.
Carney can't go anywhere. No, that's not a yellow card.
No. A banner.
Oh, that's what you want, Brian O'Driscoll. Levelled him.
The beast. His Pierre Spies.
Oh, Driscoll.
Brian O'Driscoll on
Penalty.
Darnie Rousseau. Here's Francois Steyn.
He's not given a penalty. Well, O'Driscoll levelled Darnie Rousseau there. I thought Christophe Berdos said immediately advantage. Was he saying a knock-on from O'Driscoll? He must have been.
He was, and then advantage called over. Both players have been hurt. I'm not sure about the legality of the challenge.
Well, let's just watch now. Does O'Driscoll get two arms around him? No, he does not, but it's Danny Rousseau. He levels him. Look at that. You never want to see that. You never want to see that.
Spies, Dupree, oh, Habana, been sliced open before, and the Lions have been sliced open again. This time by the other wing, Brian Habana. That was world class, it really was. And there we saw in that attack the trust that exists within this team, built over a long period of time. They weren't panicking, and they're right back in it.
Well, that's a great try, because the Lions pack shouldn't be pressed by anything. Is there a block here from Fourie that sets it up for Habana? I'd like to see it again, but again the scrum up is running the line. There's decoy runs, there is a block. I don't actually think he takes anyone out. For South Africa, they are back in this game.
And Stewart.
Jack Fourie, watch this now, he runs the line to hold the defence, and all that does, it opens it for O'Driscoll. He doesn't need long, he's so quick. Just to check for a second, nobody is balked, it opens up half a metre, the electric pace of Brian Habana.
6.5 minutes, that's all there is, and the man on the far side! It's Fourie, he's got power! Oh, has he got it down if he has? It could be a history-making finish. Jacques Fourie.
It gave them the extra man. The first tackle didn't make it. Bow comes in now. Oh, hang on. It's very hard to say there. And that angle, it's a score, but it's a reverse. It's this angle now, the foot.
This angle will tell us.
Touch, touch, no try.
And suddenly the cheers start to die down. No, we need to see the other one. It's clearly placed. No, this isn't the one, is it?
Well, it's the reverse angle.
It's the reverse we need to see again.
There is no, it's a brilliant finish by Fourie. It's fabulous. But it's the right foot, and it skirts and it touches, and I don't see why we're seeing that one, because that is a try from the ball perspective, but it's the right foot.
Christophe, I have a decision for
It's
you.
going to be a try.
You may award a try.
I can may award.
Yes, you may award a try.
And you are going to hear
Foot in touch as they die.
the biggest roar.
If the foot in touch is die, can you check?
Bryce
The touch
Lawrence,
judge, Bryce
Number
Lawrence.
very
20
doubtful.
Blue, who is not the ball carrier, his foot goes into touch.
Miles, Bryce
There is
Lawrence.
no clear evidence of the player carrying the ball with the foot going into touch.
the television match official is Stuart Dickinson.
You may
Remember
award
him
a
from
try.
the World
Blue
Cup
boot is
final.
number 20 Blue, who is not the ball carrier.
Yeah, okay, great.
His bandage reflecting the injuries that the Lions have suffered in this match. Oh, it's a penalty! Why?
O'Gara's taking his man out in the air,
Oh no, the decision is for taking the man out of the
Why
air.
do it?
Why do it?
because that's what Test match rugby does to you. It's a hot 25 all, and O'Gara's thinking we've got to get this ball back to win it, and he just catches Fourie Dupree, who rolls over. You know, he's just glanced him, and that gives Mornay Steyn a chance. 54 metres, and at 54 metres in Pretoria, that is probably 45 metres elsewhere.
Is he about to write his name into the rugby history books? He most certainly is. And that's it. It's official. The wait is over for South African rugby. The Rainbow Nation has found its missing pot of gold. The World Cup secure. The Lions series win was the missing link.